next season will be the last season of NBA on TNT, which as a fan, it's sad, but I know you've been there for 24 years. What is one thing you will miss the most about doing NBA on TNT?
The people. Because you got to understand something. If you've been at the same job for 24 years, when I got there, some of them people didn't have kids. Now I've seen their kids. They come in to see. They want to meet me, Kenny, Ernie, and everybody before they go to their proms. So, like, they bring in like 10, 12 people. Some of the people who work there. They want to hang out. They just want to take a picture with me, Kenny, Ernie, Shaq. And then you like, now they've graduated high school. Now they've graduated college. And you're like, man, the first time you came in here, you were like 6 years old. Then the next time I saw you, you were in high school going to the prom. Then you were like off to college. And now they've all graduated from college. So these people become part of your family. I mean, if you think about it, if you've been working with the same people for 24 years, and because what's really interesting, like we work one day a week during the regular season, but during the playoffs, we work like every night for like 2 straight months. So if you see the same people for 2 straight months, you're like, for 24 years, you know them, you know their kids, you know their husbands, you know their wives. So that's what I feel really shitty about. Because, I was telling somebody the other night, we were sitting around smoking cigars, and I said, yo, man, this has been really depressing for me because we kind of knew we were going to lose the thing. I mean, it was one of the worst kept secrets in the history of civilization. And so we were traveling for the conference finals, and then we did a couple games on NBA TV in the finals. And I was taking everybody out trying to keep their spirits up, and they were like, man, I'm married. I got a wife. I got kids, I got a mortgage, and I ain't got no fucking job. And it really hurt me. It really hurt me that people of my friends was talking like that. And I was like, man, I ain't never been in that situation in my life where I was gonna lose my job and I had a family to take care of. And it was really heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. When people you really like and you've been with all this years saying like, yo, man, I got a wife and I got a mortgage, I got kids, and I'm getting ready to get fired.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that was painful and surreal for me, and that hurt me the most. So it just really sucks, man. And I can't believe we screwed it up. I can't believe we screwed it up.
Yeah.
And so next year is going to be a bittersweet year.
Charles, I do have one follow-up question with that, and you might be able to confirm this. Is there zero chance that the deal's going to continue? Because I thought I did read something where TNT was doing some type of maybe legal action to where they did match the offer and that they should have the right to extend the deal. Is there any truth in that? I think I read something on that. You might be able to help that.
Yeah. So we filed a lawsuit, but what I think, and I'm talking on my ass. I want to make that clear. And Adam Silver's brilliant. I don't think he would put himself in that situation, to be honest with you. I think what's happening, like I say, I'm just talking out my ass. I think the NBA said you can match, but they meant ESPN or NBC. You don't get to match the Amazon offer.
Got it.
Because the only way I could see, like I'm sure with Adam Silver, who's a brilliant, saying like, yeah, y'all had the right to match, but it had to match NBC or ESPN because when we said y'all could match, Amazon didn't exist. So I don't think Adam would leave himself open to lose a lawsuit. He was a lawyer, and I think he's too smart. So your question is correct. We have filed a lawsuit, but I think the NBA is like, yeah, it's too late. We don't care.
Got it.
You guys sued to get the Amazon package. But when we signed the original deal like 6-8 years ago, y'all had to match NBC or ESPN, which is like another $500 million a year. And I think our people's like, we're going to try to match the cheapest one. And Adam's like, yeah, that shit's not going to work. Y'all could match, but y'all had to match the bigger number.
Yeah.
So I don't think Adam is dumb enough where he would open himself up to lose that lawsuit. So I'm not even sure why. First of all, I'm not even sure why we sued. Hey, they want to break up with us. I don't want no woman who I got to sue to say, hey, you got to stay with me. No,
right.
no, hey, kick rocks, girl.
Fair.
Chuck, do you think anyone will ever be able to replicate the success and popularity of the NBA on TNT?
Great question. I don't know if anybody ever gives it a chance, to be honest with you. You know, ESPN, which I love, they never give anybody a chance to like get any chemistry. They're all just kind of throwing stuff at the wall, like, let's put this group together. And they'll do that for like 6 months to a year. And then they're like, it didn't work. Well, you didn't give it a chance to work. I mean, because I don't think, you know, it's easy to say after 24 years how great our show has been. And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure we had some rocky roads in the beginning. I'm pretty sure we had some rocky roads. Let me rephrase that. I'm positive we had some rocky roads when Shaq first came on. Because it's always an adjustment. Because it started out with Ernie and Kenny. Then I came on, and we kind of like, hey, let's figure it out. But they didn't say, hey, you guys got 6 months to a year. They're like, no, let's keep working. And then when Shaq came on, we had some rough things going. Because Shaq was really funny. Shaq was he says, I got to do something tonight. And we're like, okay. And then the next week, he's like, I got to do something tonight. We're like, okay. And finally, we had to sit him down like, yo, man, we got 7 more damn months of this shit. You can't try to outdo yourself. The joke around the studio was, man, we're about a month from Shaq setting himself on fire. Because
It's so crazy.
he was trying to like outdo himself. I said, no, man, this is a marathon. I said, we're on TV once a week in October, November, December, January, February. Then we got the All-Star game. Then we got 2 months of the playoffs. We're not trying to outdo ourselves every night. We had to sit him down and say, yo, man, calm down. We got a long-ass season ahead. But but that's why I want to answer your question. I don't think these other networks actually give people a chance to have any chemistry or learn to work off of each other.
Got it.
That's fair.
I gotta ask you a question on that on Shaq. What was a idea, because you talked about him trying to outdo himself show after show. What was one of the crazy ideas that he came with that y'all just had to be like, yeah, we can't do that. Not tonight, Shaq.
That's a good question. I'm trying, it's been so long because I think he's been there like 13 years now. So I can't remember right offhand, Paul, but like the first night it was hilarious. The second night it was hilarious. And then we're like, yo, man, are you trying to outdo yourself every damn night? And we had to sit down as a team and say, Shaq, it doesn't work. Like, we got 2 to go. You only been here 2 weeks. And like I say, that's when we came out like, this dude gonna set himself on fire any day now. I think, but he's been a great addition. He's a fun dude. He's fun to mess with. I love messing with him. He's a big old softy. He's very sensitive. I love messing with him. And when I get him riled up, it's one of the highlights of my damn night. I love it.